Whoop whoop, y'all. It's Reverend Ninja Toast once again coming at you on Friday, August 2nd, I think. Once again, it's another Face Paint Friday. I'm here with Josh and new homie, Mr. Spider, on the camera here.
What's up? Whoop whoop.
From South Carolina, y'all, coming out here. So, tonight's a treat for you guys. We're outside, unfortunately, because loud music inside. But, it's, once again, I'm going to be reading from Behind the Paint, and I'm going to be reading the arrival of the carnival and how they came, what led to ICP choosing to do the wicked shit and be clowns and tell it like it is. So, starting on page 179 in the book, it reads, "That night after our meeting, I went back to my apartment, excited as fuck about the whole thing. Karen was already asleep. I just lay there listening to the Electric Mojo with the volume down low, trying to fall asleep. Instead, however, I was thinking of all the possibilities of our new name and image. Suddenly, I felt a creepy sensation come over. It even made me jump up and look out the window at first. It's hard to explain, but I felt as if there was someone else there with me. It was as if there had been a cop car outside, coming to pick me up and take me to jail, or a posse of my enemies might have been out there circling my house. I felt like trouble was riding up on me, but it wasn't. I didn't have any reason to feel like I couldn't relax, but I couldn't at all. I listened as Karen breathed in and out. I stared inherently through the open bedroom door out into the dark hallway that led to my living room. I almost expected to see something, because the strange feeling seemed to be coming from there. Now I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit. This is the clown who's been talking about all this throughout this. He says, I still can remember exactly how I felt back then as if it were happening to me as I write this. I'm not sure what happened next, but I think I must have passed out. The moment is still lost to me. The next thing I realized in my mind, I was at a carnival of some kind, but not really, because I couldn't hear or feel anything. The carnival was massive, and everything was way larger than life. There were roller coaster tracks that went so high they disappeared in the clouds. There was a house of mirrors that must have been 20 stories tall. This carnival was completely surrounding me on all sides, and it was twisted and strange as fuck. Standing not 10 feet away from me was the clown who I had seen many times in my dreams, but this time he looked all too real as he sat staring back at me. He had white and black clown makeup on in a strange pattern. He wore a blue and pink jester's hat and a clown suit with big clown shoes and white gloves. He held in his left hand a deck of giant playing cards. Each one was a joker's card, like you might see out of a normal deck of cards. He began dropping them one at a time on the ground while staring at me. As he did, I felt dread that began to overcome me. As each card dropped, the feeling became worse for me. The horror intensified once I noticed he was almost out of cards to drop. What happens then, I thought. He was talking to me, but I couldn't hear one word he said. I could tell he was saying something very fucking crazy. I could feel his words more than I could hear them. Suddenly, just before he dropped the last card, I found myself shooting upwards, high above everything. I was looking down on the massive carnival as I flew up higher and higher. So high I could see the carnival was headed to a town. Then suddenly, all I could see slowly faded, got blurry, and then went black. Even though all I could see was blackness, I didn't exactly wake up just then. I still was out and couldn't see nothing. I could, however, suddenly hear shit now. It started off low, then it got louder and louder. Then loud as fuck. All I could hear was screams and sounds of chaos, people dying and bizarre laughter. It got mega loud as fuck, but I saw nothing. Suddenly I woke up crazy, tripping out because my arm or something must have hit the radio switch between stations and the volume was way the fuck up. All I heard was hell on volume 10. He then woke up Karen and she yelled what the fuck, and he was like, shut up and go back to bed. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit to some of the more significant parts of this. He asked, could this have only been a crystal clear dream that was so powerful, that it alone would eventually somehow lead to the actual creation of all this, us, and all that is the juggalo world of wicked clowns? Because of my vision and what happened over the next couple of days, I began to realize that either I was chosen for a grand purpose in the world, or I'd gone completely insane. Even now, I'm not sure which one it is. Most people during their course of their lives never see monsters chasing them down the street, an image of God in their own house, or visions from a dark carnival, but I'd seen them all. I hold such a sincere belief in that vision that I would never be the same again. And then he says, he's always been interested in Nostradamus and other great foreseers of the future. I learned as much as I could from them, and during the searches for answers, I found the one chilling conclusion they all seem to share. This world is ending. If it doesn't end for us all at once, it will sure as hell end for us one by one. Either way you put it, the world is going to end for us all. Time will consume us all. With my new understanding, this is how I began to feel as well. And this is probably the most profound statement of this book, and what sums up my religious belief. I believe in God. I feel that the visions I had was His will. It is because of this belief that I feel that through our music we can reach out to people who are in need of help, people whose souls are being corrupted beyond return from the evils of this world. I believe that our music, with its apparently violent and extreme outwardly appearance, has the power to attract and draw in people who are lost from God. Then they can hear its deeper, truer purpose, that you should strive to enter Shangri-La or heaven and not become in hell's pit. We ain't no kind of magical fucking chosen prophets. We know that. I'd say, though, that we truly have within us a great concern for people. Well, most people anyway. This motivates me to do what I do. If nothing else, I am on this planet trying to do the best I can and believe I am doing something positive that is helping people. At the least, it is providing entertainment. But at the grandest, holding up a mirror that might help some people to get on a more righteous path so that they won't spend eternity burning in hell. 6 Joker cards, inspired by my visions, for each of the 6 albums, each one with a clown face on the cover. Each clown face would be a prophet of the newly arrived and named Dark Carnival. Each, in effect, would be holding up a mirror to people to show them something wicked about themselves so that they could change. After all 6 prophets showed up, then it would be time for the Dark Carnival to surface on the mortal earth, like the apocalypse. In what form would it surface? We'll all have to wait and see. That sounded like a good plan to me. Whatever you say, Spirit Ninjas. I feel there's magic in ICP's music that goes way beyond my creative abilities, and it's brought about by the powers of the beyond. Other rap groups were putting out singles. We were releasing the end of the world on an installment fucking plan. The Dark Carnival dropped the ideas into your heads like bags of sand backstage at an opera. You just have to experience real, good magic to understand the feeling. Now, me, myself, I agree wholly with that, because it's changed my life. I wouldn't be who I am today without me being a juggler. So, with that said, I will grab this. And Spider, how has being a juggalo changed you?
It's changed me to recognize who I am eternally. It's beyond the cigarettes, the going to work, the drama that every day brings you. It allows you to overcome it and just say fuck it. If they fuck with you, fuck with them back. If they cause you no harm, words don't hurt, and that's what it taught me. It brought me back from doing harsh drugs as well. I was on crack for 1.5 years and have to this date been clean.
Well, congratulations on being clean, homie.
And if it wasn't for real family, then I wouldn't have been able to overcome it. They put me under house arrest, basically. They said, no, you're going nowhere. You're going to work, you're coming home. And, and that was 3 months, and now I'm out here in California.
And there's family out here.
There's family out here.
And Josh, how has the Dark Carnival changed you?
You know what? First of all, love the top industries of the world.
Whoa.
Because they're all so corrupt, man. They're all leaving people out to suck them dry and make them work hard for shit pay. You know, they're just out to suck you dry, man. You got to unite against them and make your own jobs. Rely on yourselves and get away from this government, because the truth is, all the world leaders out there are planning on fucking over all the poor people.
And that's what's fucked up with the
It's true.
world.
It is.
They think, well, we got robots and technology and space technology.
But really, in the end, we all got to come together.
But it's such, in the end, we gotta work together, man.
Exactly.
People have been making mistakes since the dawn of time, and everybody does it.
Yep.
Everybody does it. And I ain't no holy man, but I've seen visions of God, and let me tell you, man, it doesn't matter who you are or what kind of religious label you want, dude. It's who you are on the inside.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa. That's what I got to say.
All right, and from Reverend Ninja Toast and Spider, Josh,
Whoop, whoop.
this has been another Face Paint Friday for August 2nd. We'll try and throw more up there, and just remember, be yourself. Don't let anybody tell you what you are or what you can't be. Whoa, whoa.
One more thing.
He's a little nuts, but we still love him.